This is my 1975 BMW 2002. When I first saw these cars, I really didn't think much of them. I learned a little bit about them. They only weigh 2,300 pounds. This one's a 4-speed. It has a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder motor. Independent rear suspension on these things, which is cool. Rear-wheel drive. Just light and fun. It handles great. But I want to share with you the transition that we're going to embark on. These bumpers are crazy. They are huge. Now I get, they have these safety standards, and they just hang off this car a long ways. That's just crazy. Stock height. What do you say we get these bumpers off and let's get it on the ground, huh? Let's lower it a little bit. Just for mock-up. Just want to lower it and see how it's going to look. Get some wheels and tires on it, maybe some spoilers and fun stuff. But we'll get these off. I'd like to get some coilovers. Eventually do it correctly. It's going to throw the camber off in the rear. They have some correctors for that to make it track right. We're just going to throw this thing down and see how it looks. Let's get these bumpers off. I did do a lot of work to get ready for this, to save you guys some time. I went ahead and took the 3 nuts off of both sides, and I've already taken the 2 big bolts out of here. And same with the rear. I won't explain that one again. This car used to have trim right here all the way around the car. It kind of made it look like a Samsonite suitcase. It also had trim just below the, right here. All the way, or not all the way around, but just down the sides. It was a thick black trim. It was about this wide. I just thought the car was too busy. So when I first got the car, I went ahead and filled all the holes and got rid of this trim, and I filled the holes in the sides and got rid of that trim. And I just threw a base coat white on this thing with no clear. I sanded it with 180 just to get all the grime off of it. The paint was really checked. It was peeling here and there. And I didn't really care for it. I liked patina, but it wasn't the right kind of patina. It was bad paint job patina. It wasn't a good patina. So I did this white a long time ago just to make it a little more uniform. And it's, of course, cracking and distressing and stuff like that. I didn't really do any prep work on it at all. This is just for mock-up. I want to drive a little bit and enjoy it, not be afraid of where to park it. So let's have some fun with it. Let's get these bumpers off. I said before, the car weighs 2,300 pounds. I'm betting these weigh, I bet they weigh about 40 pounds each. So we're going to take 80 pounds off right now. There's the front. What do you think of that? Little boat nose, huh? Shark nose going on there. Interesting. Let's take the back bumper off. What do you say? This one might be tough. Oh, no. You see the 3 studs there that you got to get on the sides. So it's already shortened the car up a lot. Made a huge difference. I don't have those. I mean, they were handy for seats. I was just sitting on it earlier, talking to a buddy of mine. But let's lose some weight. What do you say? So the springs are stage 2 springs, and I did pre-cut them, and I already put them back in just to save some time. I'm going to show you this transition. We'll get this thing on the ground. We'll do a walk around. See what we think. Let's do the rear first. There's the jack's underneath there holding it. It's kind of tricky because the springs fall out of their perches. And it kind of gets to be a little bit of a pain to get them to drop the car and to get them to line up at the same time. Let's see where the perches are at, where the springs are at. Not too bad. Alright, I think they're in. Stuck. Let's go to the front. Oh, this is the original color. It's like a Polaris silver. I like it. It's a good color for thought, huh? Looks good on these cars. As long as it doesn't look too much like a Samsonite suitcase. Let's get this front end down. Springs, I think it's got. We're good. That makes all the difference in the world. Nice lines, good stance. Tuck the wheel nice. Let's do a little walk around, huh? That's pretty sick. Nice and low. It's 14-inch wheels on it right now. You could go with like a 15 or something. There's some glue from a headliner I did on another car. On a table, it sprayed on my car. I didn't care. Here's some notes. So the current wheels and tires that are on there, that's a 185/60/14. Those are the dimensions. Now I have my eyes on a set of wheels. The tires on them are 195/50/15s. They're a little bit wider, and the rim is also a little bit wider. So I'm thinking this fender's a bad judgment to use because bad to use for judgment because this fender's been all wrinkled up. I gotta replace this fender, but let's go over to this side. It's pretty close. I like it. Very cool. Oh, spring settling. Made me jump. Alright. It looks good. What's next? Go to part 2. And we found ourselves a spoiler to stick on here, which should change the car quite a bit. And then we also found this front air dam, which I think will really change the nose of that car. So come check out the next video and see how it looks. Thanks for hanging out, and welcome to Bad by Design.